Guys, welcome back. MCA here. In the last couple videos I've shown you some different configurations for TNT cannons, and the one I determined to seem to be the most efficient was a single wide by double high, and I'll go ahead and show you how to build it. And I'm only going to make it wide enough for 3 blocks of TNT. And you can definitely make it bigger, and it'll definitely go farther. But the point of making the cannon, at least in my mind, is to blow stuff up. And there's not really much point in going bigger than this, because the farther you shoot the TNT block, it'll just end up exploding in the air. And what you want is for the TNT block to land and then explode. So this is what I have found to be the most efficient as far as getting the TNT to go the farthest and yet explode when it reaches the ground. So we're going to go ahead and build this up, and I'll show you. Now this design, it looks familiar to one I saw briefly on a video, but then I couldn't find it again. So if you guys know who designed one very similar to this, let me know. But it works very well. We have to have these blockers up here so that the TNT, when it activates, it doesn't jump out of the line and get hung up. That's very important. Let's go up one more level. I think that should be sufficient. And let's go up like that. Actually, I should do that out of the glowstone. Let's see, go like that, that. I think that works. Here, here, here. I don't need to go up there, do I? That should work. Let's bring this out here for... And let's make sure that we're activating everything. That should be good. Alright, so those 3 rows will activate the 3 rows, and we might add more later, but let's go with that for now. And then to get the proper delay to activate the end piece, you need 9 repeaters. And then 1 repeater that we can vary a little bit. We'll see how that works to start with. And I'm just going to throw some delay over here so I can get down range on some of these shots and show you the end result. Just put a random amount of delay on here. And we'll put a block and a button. Now let me see if I've done this right. So let's load this up with 6 to start. I went 4. Oh, I blocked my water off. So let's block that off so we don't do that again. And then I need to bring this up here. Make sure I didn't block my... Whoops. Block my dust. Alright, let's start with 6 and see how that works before we get too crazy. I don't need that much delay, at least when I'm down here. So that worked pretty good. That was about the right timing. Pretty far shot too. So that's very nice. If you mess up the timing, let's see how that works. We're gonna do it a few repeaters shorter than what we just did. See how that affects the flight. So you notice on the previous shot, I'm gonna put a button over here so I don't have to wait so long. Actually, I should do it like this so I can pick which one I want. There we go. Alright, on the previous shot, I think the TNT hopped and then landed and then exploded. So let's see how that changes. See, that's a lot shorter. So what on that test, the TNT activated, it hopped up and landed, and just sat there for half a second or whatever, and then it got shot off. So that seemed to affect the distance. What I'm trying to get at. So let's do one more shot at this timing here, which is the first one I tried, to make sure that's about right. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that one ended up being shorter, so try that again. There's, I think, try one extra tick. There is definitely a lot of variance, and it depends on how the TNT jumps and mixes together. So you won't get precise results every time. Yeah, that was a good shot. So let's go with that for now. So that got a pretty good distance. Let's add some more. So we did 6 to start with, and I'm going to add an extra row. If I put a block here, that becomes dangerous, because if this TNT block, when it activates, if it jumps forward, it's going to land on that block, and then everything's going to blow up. So you have to keep it back here, or have a piston blocker system like I had on the other one. You can't put a block here to keep it in place, because that locks in this block and doesn't let it fly away. So this seems to be a fairly cheap way of getting a whole bunch of extra power, not too dangerously. So let's shoot this off. We've got it here. Very nice. I don't see a crater down there, but let's shoot it off and then fly down range and see what happens. So we'll go 6 again on the bottom row, and then 7, 8 on that one, and then let's go down range and watch it fly. So that one blew up pretty high in the air. So if we were trying to destroy something, look how far we went. If we were trying to destroy something, that really wouldn't be very effective, would it? So we need to adjust that. Let's do the 6 again and fly down range. We haven't done that yet, so let me. Try just 6, and then let's watch this one land. That's pretty close to the right timing. So a full block under the TNT block, and 6 blocks of TNT. Well, at this range, let's see about what so we are at 546 or so. So 546, and let's see how far that went. So 434. So what did I say? I have poor short-term memory. 536, is that what I said? So about 100 blocks. correct that in the comments or the. All right. Okay, so now we saw what 6 blocks can do, and we saw earlier that when we added more blocks, the TNT just exploded in the air. Let's change something. Let's change the block here so that it's a little bit shorter. And what that's going to do theoretically is going to lower the trajectory, and therefore since the TNT block is going at a faster velocity with this much extra TNT but a lower trajectory, we should be able to get the TNT to land on the ground and explode instead of exploding up in the air. So let's do this. Let's see, I gotta go up a block. So let's go here, like that. Did I have that on 2 ticks? I think I did. Alright, so that should be safe. Alright, let's see how that works. So what's going to happen is the TNT block is going to be activated, and then it's going to fall down onto the enchanting table, and that should lower the angle a little bit. Let's stay here and look at it. So that was very high. So, and I had this trouble before. It seems like, oh crap. That could have been worse. Alright, I've repaired the damage from the previous failure. Let's go and put the 8 blocks back in, and let's try this enchanting table one more time. It doesn't seem to work quite right because in the last video that I posted, we got a very high angle, and I just had a very high angle there. So this isn't working quite like I'd expect it to. It's going higher than the full block. So let's leave that for now and just go ahead and go down to a stone slab, because that should lower it enough. I could do that a different way. I should do it over here, shouldn't I? So it doesn't cycle back. Let me fix this real quick here. Blow myself up again. Alright, so now we have a stone slab, so the TNT block should fall down lower and have a lower trajectory. Let's put 8 back in there. And should be good there. And then that should fall down half a block. Let's look at it close up, and then we'll fly down range. What did I do? Oh gosh. But all of you guys saw that, didn't you? My problem is I'm not letting it fall down onto the block, so I need to speed this up a little bit. Try that again. Because that time the TNT, when this one activated, it jumped up and then it didn't have time to fall back down to get the lower trajectory which I'm looking for. Still wasn't great. This off down to here, I guess. Now I'm sacrificing a little bit of flight time by. It seemed to be pretty good. So let's fly down range and take a look. Let's see if it's actually impacting the ground. So yeah, it's still very high. So let's drop it down a little bit more. And sometimes it has some variance, just the way the TNT jumps around. So, like I said before, it's not always perfectly reliable. So that was a stone slab. Let's try a cake. I've had success with the cake, so let's see if it works again for us. And the cake is slightly lower than stone slab, so that should lower the TNT block a little bit more even, and lower the trajectory, and hopefully keeping the same high velocity, it will drop the trajectory down enough where it will impact the ground. That's the theory anyway. There you go. That was pretty good. You notice it did sit on the ground for half a second, so we can get some more distance out of it. So that was the perfect trajectory though, but we need more power now. So let's bump it up. Alright, so I need to put another layer of blockers on here and put some more dust up here. Alright, so that TNT should not have any way of getting out of its channel. There. So now we've added quite a bit of power to this thing, and it should fly a lot farther, but hopefully it will impact the ground and blow up. Perfect trajectory. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Now you can see I've had some success at getting a little bit farther, but that was a very good distance. Let's try it again and see if we get the similar results. I think on that one I went even one higher, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's try the same thing again, see if it's somewhat consistent. Alright, so we have 10 blocks of TNT and the projectile. That one was a little low, so a little bit of variability kind of killed us on that shot. Let's try again. Good. Very nice. So when everything works right, that's about the perfect shot at 10 blocks of TNT. And let's see, we're at 631. And where we're at back here, 631. So we're at about 200 blocks, and with the projectile impacting on the ground, pretty good. Let's try to go a little bit more. Let's see if we can improve on that. Now I gotta make sure that the when the button is pressed, it activates all that. Yeah, we're good there. And then don't forget the blockers over here. And that one there. Alright, that should work. So let's go to 12 and see how that does. And keep in mind, you can make this 4 deep, and that'll increase the power as well. But like I said before, you want to have the projectile impact, so necessarily going farther necessarily doesn't help you. Alright, that looks like it should activate. I'm going to watch this one close up. Alright, that looked good. That was way too high. Did that jump off to the side? It might have. That might help. Alright, so we got 6 and 6. Let's look at that up close one more time. Pretty good. Alright, let's go down range and we'll try to watch that one. Although I might want to add some more delay, because this one's going to go pretty far. So let me do that here real quick. Should be enough. Alright, I think I'm locked and loaded. Let's fly down range. I think I saw it activate. Oh, there it goes. Might be a little high. Yeah, I think that one was just a little high. I think it exploded in the air. That's the good shot I had on the other cannon. So that seems to be the right distance. It's a matter of just being lucky, I guess, to get it to come down. I don't think there's anything slightly smaller than cake other than the trapdoor, and that seems to be too low. So I think this works about as good as you could expect. If you were shooting up against a mountainside, this will work very well, I suppose. Let's try it again, and hopefully we can get the perfect shot. Alright, let's go. Fly. Good, perfect. A little short, but that is very good. Let's see where we're at. We are at 665, so 230 roughly. So that's pretty darn good. That's about as good as you can get without doing anything super crazy. So I think I'm gonna leave it there as far as TNT cannons go. Like I said, you can expand this and go a little bit farther, and if you were down in the valley and shooting up against a mountain, that might work for you. But this is a pretty compact, pretty powerful cannon, and works very well. So there you go, TNT cannons. I think I'm done with that for a while. Time to move on to the new snapshot. See you guys.